Hello and welcome to the TigrePup channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing a twist out on my hair here. If this topic interests you, then please keep watching. Okay, so here's what my hair is looking like before we begin. My hair hasn't been washed in about a week. In the summertime, I do about like a week in between, and then in the winter, I do like 2 weeks with like a co-wash for the second week, if that makes any sense. Like shampoo, co-wash, and then next week shampoo, co-wash, like that. So this is what my hair is looking like, and let's try to get something good going on here. Okay, so here's what my hair looked like after I shampooed and conditioned. I'm going in with my oil. I use a leave-in, as you can see here, pink oil moisturizer, a little bit of hair grease, and this is what I really love is the coconut curling cream by Cantu, because it gives me hold and definition. Yeah. So we're going to go in with the hair. I'm just going to apply everything as best as I can, section by section, to make sure I got thorough coverage of my hair. And add a little grease, a little bit of oil. I put all of that together. So that's what you see me doing here. So making sure I got even coverage, yes, because I'm going to be using heat in this particular video, and I'm definitely going to use, especially if I'm going to use, I just add a little bit of grease, gel. Honestly, I don't normally do that. I don't know, I guess I was feeling special or something. But anyway, just detangling my hair, doing 2-strand twists to get that out of the way. But yeah, anytime I use heat, I use grease. As a matter of fact, I use grease even if I don't use heat. So that's a given no matter what, because I feel like it moisturizes my hair a lot better, and I don't have to worry about drying out quite as fast. Because if I were to just use oil, honestly, like I'd have to moisturize my hair like 2 or 3 times a day or something. I don't know, but I remember back in the day when I used to use Castile soap to shampoo my hair and whatnot, and conditioner. My hair was so bright orangey. It probably wasn't that orange, but it has like a red tinge instead of my normal dark brown. And then when I moisturize, it gives me like a raven black type of hair coloring. And once I saw how red my hair looked, I thought, oh my goodness, my hair looks so dried and damaged. So I had stopped using that, and at that time I wasn't using grease and whatnot. And then when I got back on it, oh, my hair looked a lot more healthier. It was a lot more easier to detangle and stuff like that. So basically, I'm just showing you what I did, and maybe this might help somebody out there who's interested in maybe you know, doing a blow dried style. Honestly, this is because I have a lot of problem when I'm trying to section off my hair. Strands get like they switch over into the other lane. I don't know how to explain it, but and it causes tangling and breakage and whatnot. So I thought, you know what, in the winter specifically, but sometimes in the summer, I would go ahead and blow my hair out, and then do a 2-strand twist. Well, like a braid at the root to make sure it lays flat, and a 2-strand twist on the ends, which is what is my style of choice when I do my hair, honestly. Since I work so often, honestly, I keep my hair under a cap, so it's like a protective style or what have you. And I work in a place where I'm exposed to a lot of I wash cars and stuff, so there's soapy water in the air, all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So honestly, I just keep my hair put away, because first of all, I don't feel like combing my hair every day, and secondly, I mean, with the hours that I work, honestly, it can be kind of time consuming doing my hair, and it's a lot easier for me to manage like this, you know. So yeah, this works for me, and maybe it might work for you if you were looking for a similar alternative. But yeah, so this is me. Like I said, my hair is damp in this clip, and I'm just adding all my styling products before I blow dry my hair. And yeah, so that's what you see me doing here. Just a reminder, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, so this is the same video, honestly, on the same day. I just put on a shirt. Okay, so I'm just taking my little blow dry. I've done a video on this. I'm gonna try to, if I remember, to leave a link in the description box. It has a very low heat setting. I think it's lower than 1875, which is what you would normally get for a blow dryer, honestly. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna correct me or whatever. But anyway, yeah, I did a video on this. I love this blow dryer, honestly. But I don't like when the little metal things, honestly, they pull a little too much, in my opinion. But it's not as bad enough where I would want to stop using it. But yeah, it kind of like, it keeps my hair from being detangled. That was a heat protected spray that I was using on my hair. So yeah, I'm just using it to stretch my hair out, to minimize the tangling, so and make it a little bit easier when it comes to moisturizing. Honestly, I use the same thing that I used for the styling portion. Like, I use the Cantu, I use an oil, I use a grease, depending on how I feel. If I want more definition, I use the Cantu. If I want a little bit more you know, moisture, I'll use either the grease or the or the oil. You know, it's really up to however I'm feeling. Right here, I'm just, you know, blowing my hair dry. Of course, that's going to dry it out a little bit, but not quite as much because I don't have like a high setting. And with this dryer, honestly, you have to like focus on the roots because you'll get the ends dry. And like my 4C hair, it likes to curl within itself really fast. So then you probably have to hold it and kind of like keep going a couple of times on the roots in order to smooth that out to match with the ends, if that makes any sense. Anyway, so yeah, that's what you see me doing here. Just hitting it with that protective thermal spray, and it's really not very much heat, and I use it only maybe once a week. Once a week, depending on, because it's just pretty helpful when I'm doing like the wigs and whatnot. It gets my hair nice and flat. Otherwise, it'll be like really puffy and stand up, and it wouldn't give a very realistic flat look, honestly. So it's just a part of the trade. I wanted to do videos. I'm trying to sell wigs. I'm trying to show you what the wigs like on an actual person because I don't have a model. So I'm gonna do this for myself with my hair in order to make the buying process easier for potential consumers, I guess you would say. You know, it's a whole lot going on here, honestly. Like I said, I like to keep my hair in a cap, in a cap, and this is what I normally do. Not all the time. Sometimes I do like braid it when it's wet and leave it and let it dry itself. That's what I'm trying to say. But I mean, in the wintertime, this is what I was doing, you know, whenever I felt like it, basically. So I don't know what else I can say about that. If I had something planned where I was going to intend on wearing a wig and doing the makeup and the whole 360, this is what the process I take. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to show you here. You know, I never have the correct words to say. Trying to figure out what words I'm going to tell you to get my point across so you can get an explanation as to what it is that I am thinking and where I'm going with anything, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, sometimes, like I said, that hair, it retangles in itself, so I have to use a Y2 comb to try to get through the tangles and go back at it with that blow dryer. So yeah, that's what you see me doing here. Okay, so now that we've done the sides and the back and whatnot, it says time for the top, which is, I feel like it's the most sensitive area. It's a lot thinner than all of the rest of the sections of my hair. I mean, honestly, all my hair is thin. Yeah, because like on my mom's side, everybody, they have long hair, but it's like real paper thin, honestly. But and then I'm a male, so that factors in all of this as well. But honestly, I want to keep my hair, I know I'm tired of saying honestly, but I want to keep my hair detangled so it'll be less likely to break and damage, and moisturize, easier to moisturize. So this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Well, partially the reason, because I just explained to you what I was doing, the reason why. You can see right do the hair, as you can see there. So I'm just taking hair, combing it back with my wide tooth comb, making sure it's in the right direction, and then taking my blow dry and try to get any extra moisture that may be in the hair. Okay, and we're gonna go and do the next step. Just a reminder, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, so back with my Cantu. Sometimes I add a little oil to this, or I'll just use Cantu by itself. I'm going to section off my hair, usually like the front from the back. I got my two sides, my front, my back, and then I have to break the back up because my crown area is like really coarse and it's very fragile, and no matter how much moisturizing I do, I can never get it to not be as dry as all the other portions. And it's probably like the coarsest, nappiest part of my entire head. So as you can see here, I divide the back into two sections, just comb through it, and I'm going to do like a 3-strand braid at the root and do a 2-strand as we get towards the ends, and I add a little bit more Cantu on the very ends. And what that's going to do is smooth all of that out, so that when I take it out, it actually has some definition to the hair. It's not a big frizzy mess. Okay, yeah, so that's what you see me doing here. I have the video pretty fast forward because it takes quite a bit of time in order to do, but it's a lot less time than it would take for me to do like the blowing it out. Well, not blowing it out, just letting it air dry, because it takes like a couple of days, like maybe 2 days in order for my hair to dry naturally. And like this, it'll dry like that night is where it's dried, because I blew it dry. And if you have any places to be and whatnot, this is a great option. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody wants to do it 2 days in advance. Maybe you don't have any time. You know what I'm saying? You can do this today and have it ready by tomorrow. So yeah, that's what you see me doing here. So I'm going to complete this, so I'll let you see what's going on. Like I said before, it keeps my hair from the tangles, and I don't normally use a comb to section apart my hair, should I say. I mean, because that could be probably the reason why it like the hair crosses over into the other section. Oh, I hate that so much. But I could use a comb, but I normally don't use a comb. I just don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm doing here. And we're going to see what these results look like at the end of the video. So just continue to watch and you can see what it is that I'm doing or did in order to create this style. Okay, so now that I've finished, twisting my hair and whatnot, I use a satin scarf. I'll even use this underneath my cap, so the cotton of the cap won't eat up my hair. And this is what I sleep in at night. I just tie the very bottom to keep it on my head. I don't like tie the top like this normally, unless I'm gonna wear a cap, like I was saying before. Okay, so this is what my hair looks like when it's wet, as you can see here. And when it's wet, it's a lot more stretch, and when it's dry, if I allowed it to dry like this, it would be a lot tighter than this. So yeah. Okay, so right here I'm just showing you the definition and elongation that I got from using the blow dryer combination, what have you. This, I'm not exactly sure why I did it in this particular lighting or what have you. As you can see my hair is so thin you can actually see through the hair. Anyway, it's always been like that. It's nothing new. But this is what it's looking like outside. I fleffed it out a lot more than having definition, but I still got my elongation right here, as you can see. And right here I'm just showing you what the hairs look like. Apparently I didn't get nobody to tell me that I had a gap in the back anyway, so while they was recording it. But yeah, this is what I was able to get with this particular method. Let me know in the comment section down below. Yeah, let me know what you think and whether or not you might give this a try, maybe just on special occasions if you don't want to use heat or whatever. Anyway, I hope this video helps someone, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.